I'm going to read the Little Prince in chapter 15. The Little Prince is the geographer. Here you go. The sixth one was 10 times larger than the last one. It was related to battle of the gentleman who wrote the Columbus book. However, there is an explorer. He exclaimed himself when he saw the Little Prince coming. The Little Prince sat down on the table and repented a little. He had already traveled so much and so far. Where did he come from? The old gentleman said to him. What is that? His book, said the Little Prince. What are you doing? I'm a geographer. The old gentleman said to him. What is a geographer? asked the Little Prince. A geographer is a scholar who knows the location of the sea, the river, town, mountain, and deserts. What is very interesting, the Little Prince? He likes this man who has a little profession, and he casts a look around him at the planet on the geographer towards the most magnificent and strictest planet that he had ever seen. Your planet is very beautiful, said it. Has it any oceans? I can tell you, said the geographer. Oh, the Little Prince was as much as has it any mountains? I couldn't tell you, said the geographer. Town and river and desert. I couldn't tell you that either. Well, you're a geographer. Exactly, the geographer said. But I am not an explorer. I have no single explorer on my planet. It's not the geographer who goes out to count the towns, the river, mountains, the seas, and the ocean, and the desert. The geographer is most important to go there looking about. It doesn't leave his desk, but it receives the explorers in study. He asks them questions and he notes down what they recover of their travels, and if the recollections of anyone among them seem interesting to him, the geographer starts then inquiry into that explorer's moral character. Why is that? Because an explorer theorizes would bring disaster out of the books of the geographer. So the explorers who drank too much. Why is that? Asked the Prince. Because intoxicated man, it always done the geographer to know down the two mountains in a place where there was only one and someone. And so the Prince will make it a bad explorers. That is possible then. And the moral character of the explorer is shown to be good, and inquires it or his discovery and goes to see it. Then that would be too complicated, but when requires the explorers to furnish food, for example, if they discover a question, then a lot of mountains do not require and allow the stones the explorers to back from it. The geographers of each store to excitement. But you come from far away, you are an explorer, you shall describe your planet to me, and we open his big registers and the geographer sharpened his pencil. The reciters of explorers at the foot down person pencil, one waited until the explorers had furnished food and before putting them down ink as well, said the geographer expectantly. Oh, really, said the Prince, it is not very interesting. So small. I have 3 volcanoes, the 2 volcanoes I have 2, and the other 16, but one never knows. One never knows, said the geographer. Also flower. We do not recall flowers, said the geographer. What is that? The flower, the most beautiful thing on my planet. We do not recall them, said the geographer, because they are ephemeral. What does that mean, ephemeral? The geographers, said the geographers are the books to which all books then are most concerned with the matters of consequence. Then it becomes the old-fashioned. It's very rarely that a mountain changes the position. It's very rarely that an ocean empty sea have always waters that we were eternal things. But extinct volcanoes that may come to life again. The Little Prince interrupted. What does it mean ephemeral? Now whether the volcano is die thing or life, it comes to the same things for us. So therefore the thing that matters to us is the mountain. It's not change. But what does that mean? An ephemeral to repeat the Little Prince who never in his life had to let go on a question once he had asked it. It means which is in danger of speedy disappearance. As my flower is in danger of speedy disappearance. Certainly it is. My flower is ephemeral. The Little Prince said himself, and she had only useful thorns and to defend herself against the world, and I have left her on my planet. That is the first movement of regret, but he encourages one to most. What place would you advise me to visit? He asked it to plan first, right, geographer. It has a good reputation, and the little prince ran away thinking of his flower. Yeah. Quite dark.